On March 19, 2025, the Grand Ole Opry House in Nashville, Tennessee, transformed into a cathedral of country music as Carrie Underwood stepped onto its legendary stage to honor Randy Travis during the venue's 100th anniversary celebration. The event, Opry 100, a live celebration, aired live on NBC as a 3-hour special hosted by Blake Shelton, bringing together a constellation of country stars to mark a century of musical heritage. Amidst this glittering lineup, it was Underwood's tear-jerking tribute to Travis, a man whose voice shaped her childhood and whose friendship welcomed her into the Opry family. That emerged as the night's emotional pinnacle, leaving audiences both in the house and watching at home deeply moved. The Opry's centennial, a milestone of memory and music. The Grand Ole Opry's 100th anniversary is a monumental occasion, celebrating a century since its first radio broadcast on November 28, 1925. From its humble beginnings as the WSM Barn danced to its current status as a global beacon of country music, the Opry has been a stage for legends like Hank Williams, Patsy Cline, and Johnny Cash, as well as a launching pad for modern stars like Underwood herself. The March 19 event was one of several planned throughout 2025 to honor this legacy, culminating in an official centennial celebration in November. With a lineup that included Reba McEntire, Post Malone, Trace Adkins, Lainey Wilson, and Kelsey Ballerini, the night promised a blend of tradition and innovation, but no one anticipated the raw, heartfelt magic that Underwood and Travis would create together. Underwood's appearance was a homecoming of sorts. Since her Opry debut on June 10, 2005, just weeks after winning American Idol, she has returned to this sacred circle countless times, earning her induction in 2008 at the hands of Randy Travis and Garth Brooks. For her, the Opry is more than a venue. It's a spiritual touchstone, a place she has likened to going to church. Her performance on this historic night was not just a showcase of her vocal prowess, but a deeply personal tribute to a mentor whose influence stretches back to her earliest memories of country music. A childhood soundtrack and a full-circle moment before launching into her set, Underwood set the stage with a story that painted a vivid picture of her roots. Growing up in Checotah, Oklahoma, she recalled sneaking her older sister's Randy Travis cassette tape, a weathered treasure filled with songs that would become the soundtrack of her youth. She confessed with a laugh that she never returned it, a lighthearted admission that underscored the profound impact Travis's music had on her. His deep, resonant voice and tales of love, loss, and faith seeped into her soul, igniting a passion for country music that would eventually lead her to Nashville. That passion came full circle in 2008, when Travis, then a reigning king of the genre, surprised her on the Opry stage with an invitation to join its ranks. Standing in the iconic circle, a wooden patch salvaged from the Opry's original Ryman Auditorium home, Underwood accepted, tears in her eyes, as Travis welcomed her into a lineage she had admired from afar. Fast forward to March 19, 2025, and the roles reversed. Underwood stood as the established star, using her moment in the spotlight to honor the man who helped pave her path. The songs, a masterclass in emotion and legacy. Underwood's tribute consisted of 2 Randy Travis classics, 3 Wooden Crosses, and Forever and Ever, Amen. She emerged on stage in a breathtaking one-shoulder black gown with a sheer, flowing train, an ensemble that paid homage to the Opry's tradition of glamour while exuding modern elegance. Her signature blonde locks cascaded over her shoulders, and a pair of dangling statement earrings caught the light, amplifying the regal air she brought to the performance. First came 3 Wooden Crosses, a 2002 hit penned by Kim Williams and Doug Johnson that tells the story of 4 travelers, a farmer, a teacher, a hooker, and a preacher, whose lives intersect through a tragic accident and a redemptive twist. Underwood's rendition was a masterclass in storytelling, her crystalline soprano weaving through the song's intricate narrative with a reverence that honored its gospel undertones. The Opry audience, steeped in the song's history as one of Travis's signature pieces, hung on every word, their silence a testament to the power of her delivery. Then came Forever and Ever, Amen, the 1987 classic written by Paul Overstreet and Don Schlitz that became Travis's anthem of everlasting love. Underwood infused the song with a warmth and joy that mirrored its lyrics, her voice soaring over the Opry's house band as she sang of a love that defies time. The performance built to a crescendo that no one saw coming. As the final chorus approached, Underwood stepped off the stage and walked toward Travis, seated in the front row beside his wife, Mary Davis. Holding out the microphone, she invited him to join her, a gesture born of love and respect. Travis, whose career was forever altered by a 2013 stroke that left him with aphasia and limited mobility, had not sung publicly with such clarity in years. Yet, as the song reached its closing note, he leaned forward, his face alight with determination, and sang Amen in a voice that rang true and strong. The word reverberated through the Opry house, a single syllable that carried the weight of his legacy and the triumph of his spirit. The crowd leapt to their feet, a tidal wave of applause and tears washing over the room as Underwood beamed at her friend, her own eyes glistening. Randy Travis, a legend reclaimed to fully appreciate this moment, one must understand Randy Travis's journey. In the 1980s and 90s, he was a transformative force in country music, reviving the genre's traditional sounds at a time when pop influences dominated. With albums like Storms of Life, 1986, and hits like On the Other Hand, Diggin' Up Bones, and Forever and Ever Amen, he earned 7 Grammy Awards, 6 CMA Awards, and a place in the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2016. His rich baritone and authentic storytelling made him a household name, a beacon for artists like Underwood who followed in his wake. That trajectory was shattered in July 2013, when a viral infection led to congestive heart failure and a massive stroke. At 54, Travis faced a grim prognosis. Doctors gave him a 1% chance of survival. Against all odds, he pulled through, but the stroke left him with aphasia, robbing him of much of his ability to speak or sing, and confining him to a wheelchair. His wife, Mary, became his steadfast partner, guiding him through years of recovery and rehabilitation. Music, once his lifeblood, seemed lost to him, until moments like this one at the Opry proved otherwise. Earlier in March 2025, Travis had returned to the Opry stage to celebrate the 39th anniversary of his own debut on March 5, 1986. That night, he announced his More Life tour, his first tour since the stroke, set to feature his original band and guest vocalist James Dupree singing his hits, while Travis joined for select moments. The March 19 performance with Underwood became a prelude to that tour, a public reclamation of his voice, and a reminder of his indelible mark on country music. The Opry's living legacy, Underwood and Travis's moment, was the emotional core of Opry 100, a live celebration, a night that wove together the past, present, and future of country music. Hosted by Blake Shelton, whose easy charm and humor kept the evening flowing, the special featured performances that spanned generations. Reba McEntire brought her powerhouse vocals, Post Malone offered a genre-blending twist, and rising stars like Lainey Wilson and Kelsey Ballerini showcased the Opry's vibrant future. Yet, it was the interplay between Underwood and Travis that embodied the venue's ethos, a place where legends endure, where stories are told, and where the circle remains unbroken. For Underwood, the Opry is a constant in a career that has seen her rise from reality TV hopeful to global superstar. After her 2005 American Idol win, she quickly established herself as a country force with hits like Jesus, Take the Wheel, and Before He Cheats. Her 2009 duet with Travis on I Told You So won a Grammy, further intertwining their legacies. Now, in 2025, she balances a Las Vegas residency, Reflection, a new gig as an American Idol judge, and a Hulu TV special, Carrie Underwood. Reflection, premiering January 24, all while remaining a devoted Opry member, one of its youngest at the time of her induction. A night that echoed beyond Nashville, the impact of Underwood and Travis's performance rippled far beyond the Opry house. Fans watching the NBC broadcast flooded social media with reactions, calling it the moment of the year and praising the duo's chemistry. The image of Underwood kneeling beside Travis, microphone outstretched, and his triumphant Amen became an instant icon, a symbol of resilience, friendship, and the enduring power of music. For those who missed the live airing, clips circulated online, ensuring that this slice of Opry history reached millions. The night was a microcosm of the Opry's first century, a blend of nostalgia, innovation, and raw emotion. As it embarks on its next 100 years, the venue carries forward a legacy enriched by moments like these. For Underwood, it was a chance to honor a hero and friend. For Travis, it was a triumphant return to the stage that made him. And for fans, it was a gift, a reminder of why country music, at its best, speaks to the heart.